I had enough, it ain't luck. I needed a vision, I needed ambition, I needed a mission to be the submission with no intermission. I see the collision, the crash in the distance, ain't coming off track, no. Now when they ask what's the motive, don't talk, I just show them. They all about to see what I mean in the moment. I gotta keep going, I'm shaking the dice and I'm keeping it rolling, they already know. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand, ayy. We on overtime, you don't need to understand, ayy. You just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play it safe. Moving fast, already gone, yeah, but you bringing me back. Try to double cross me, dog, just let me relax. Stop assuming what we doing. Keep it moving, what we doing. Cause it can get dangerous. Cause it can get dangerous. Cause it can get dangerous. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the road, here we go, yeah we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like yeah, look, tell me what's the vibes, what's the mood? Yeah, I just hit a Mikey for the juice. Yeah, ain't no capping, I'ma tell the truth. I've been winning for so long, it's hard to lose. Yeah, deal, be my source, Christian like Dior. Yeah, I can't stall when I'm fall, I just get back up. Yeah, I've been quiet all along on my TP toes. Yeah, I can't keep it to myself, I just give and go. I'm a visionist, yeah, you can't picture this, yeah. Ain't no way you cannot work me, boy, I live for this. Yeah, sipping essential, that's the essentials, I'm influential. Yeah, straight fundamental, that's fundamental, on instrumentals. Yeah, speed of the tempo, yeah, we got potential. Shoot a movie like I'm Denzel, running my route to the end zone. And they sticking to find me, man, you know where to find me. I'm trying to get me a Grammy so I can dedicate it to my granny. Look, tell me what's the vibes, what's the mood? Yeah, I just hit a Mikey for the juice. Yeah, ain't no capping, I'ma tell the truth. I've been winning for so long, it's hard to lose. Yeah, deal, be my source, Christian like Dior. Yeah, I can't stall when I'm fall, I just get back up. Yeah, I've been quiet all along on my TP toes. Yeah, I can't keep it to myself, I just give and go. Yeah, I just turn my L's into W's. Yeah, I just told my sins, yeah, I'm done with you. Yeah, stay in your lane, don't you pick and choose. I can't wait. Fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look, we are not the same, this is not a game. I've been swerving through the city in and out of lanes. Yeah, cause if I see it, then I want it, then you better know I got it. Ain't no options, I'm about to do the damn thing. I'm an outlaw, you can never catch me. I'm in first place, you can never. These are the moments, only got one life. This is your moment, whether wrong or right. You're your own enemy, your own enemy, your own enemy.
Māori, kia ora and good morning. Welcome here to National Māori Hockey Tournament, Day 4, final day of the tournament. We're coming to you live from Whakatū, Nelson, hosted by Te Waipounamu Haupoi Māori here at the beautiful facility down in Saxton Park. And this morning we're going to kick things off with our Wahine 3rd and 4th playoff game. As we see the teams come out here, it will be Waiariki taking on Tāmaki A for this year's bronze medal at the National Māori Hockey Tournament. Waiariki will be playing in their traditional gold and blue, and Tāmaki in the blue strip. It's been a fantastic weekend down here in Nelson. It's been a long time since we've had National Māori Tournament down here in Te Waipounamu, and the first time ever here at Nelson. It's been an absolutely excellent weekend, and today will be no different as we get through the medal matches in the Wahine and Tāne draw. As mentioned, we do have Tāmaki and Waiariki out here. Both teams going down in narrow losses in their semi-finals yesterday. Both awesome fixtures and spectacles for Māori hockey. The Tāmaki team, they found their way here. They beat Te Waipounamu. They beat Takitimu in a quarter-final, and as mentioned, had a loss to Aotea in yesterday's semi-final. A couple of players to watch that played well for the side yesterday. Carissa Makia, Amy Mitchell, Claudia Hannum, who's been fantastic in the middle of the field for Tāmaki, as well as Kelsey Tenety and Marika Leonard, who play well up the front. And they'll be looking to score goals early against this Waiariki team. Now Waiariki, they got here by beating Te Waipounamu. They lost to Taitokerau. They beat Tairāwhiti in a quarter-final, and then they lost again to Taitokerau in yesterday's semi-final. Now they've had 4 games already this weekend. Some players to watch for them. Tuhia Hohepa in the middle of the field. Chelsea Hepi playing at the back. And it was Serenity Munro Mason taking opportunities moving forward for the Waiariki team in their previous games. As the teams come together for their last instruction, last bit of kōrero before the game kicks off, we are brought to you thanks to Local Gecko Productions and the stream, and our stream sponsors, One Foundation, who do a fantastic job in making sure that we can broadcast this hockey out to everybody in the country, everybody watching along at home. For those of you who are joining us on the stream, welcome. We wish you were here, but looking forward to enjoying a fantastic game of hockey here at National Māori Hockey Tournament. It is the final day. Teams battling out for the medals. Game 1 here, the bronze medal match in the Wahine draw. Waiariki will have first use of the ball. They're playing left to right on the screen, and they're taking on Tāmaki A in the blue. And here we go. Waiariki with first use of the ball. It's the overhead brought down in the middle of the field. And this is Carissa Makia here with the ball for Tāmaki. She's got Taylor Weatherly. And Weatherly rolls the ball out to Leonard. Leonard working down the right sideline. It's a good touch tackle there by Tuhia Hohepa to start the game. Tāmaki with first use of the free hit. Taylor Weatherly with the sideline. And that's Carissa Makia. As mentioned earlier in the call, she's been fantastic at the back for Tāmaki. She'll clean up things and just keep them balanced, playing out of the back. Her work alongside Claudia Hannum and Tyler Goodsell-Matthews will be a tough nut to crack for Waiariki. And here is Goodsell-Matthews looking to link up with Michaela Bradley in the circle for Tāmaki. First little attempt at the front there. And it's an exciting front line here for Tāmaki to start off the game. And Michaela Bradley, she's joined up the front by Jamie Lewis and Sophie Moran to start the game. And here's Waiariki working out of their own defensive end. Tāmaki getting numbers around the ball, and they win the hit here. They take it quickly, Tāmaki. Marika Leonard just can't make it past Tuhia Hohepa there. And Waiariki will come away with the free hit. It is Hohepa on the ball. The pass up the back to Aurelia Galvin. Galvin there works the ball into Pirihira Po, but Tāmaki turned it over. Here's Jamie Lewis linking up with Kelsey Tenety. Tenety just inside the circle, using her skill. Yeah. And the ball sailed out over the baseline there before she was able to get the cross in. Waiariki unchallenged there in goal. It is Te Kurapama in goal for Waiariki. Galvin there just trying to link up with Serenity Munro Mason up the front for Waiariki. That one beats her over the sideline, so Tāmaki will get to go again. There's Tyler Goodsell-Matthews there waiting to take the sideline hit just out in front of the dugouts. we go, Tamaki. Here's the overhead ball to Ruby Jane Meehan. That one outruns her over the baseline. Tamaki, of course, in a big game yesterday against Aotea, came excruciatingly close to returning to this year's final after winning the last tournament we had. They're going to have to settle for battling it out for bronze, as Aotea will play Tai Tokido in this afternoon's Wahine final. There's Claudia Hannum in the middle of the field. That one just gets a little big on her. Waiariki start to build there. First attack going forward. Waiariki breaking down the left side of the field. There it is, Roimata Brown, but cleaned up by Carissa Makia. And she goes long to Michaela Bradley. Here is Bradley with the ball. Cleaned up there by Galvin. Aurelia Galvin does well there, Axie. And she'll have a look at her options moving forward. And that one's into the middle of the field there for Piri Hira Poe. Links up with Renee Mason. That one dangerous up off the stick there. Well, Mason just come onto the field. First touch. There's Hannum, composed in the middle. And Goodsill Matthews. Makia again at the back for Tamaki. Waiariki just happened to stay in shape here, but that's a touch pass in from Ruby Jane Meehan. Won't quite be brought in there by Jamie Lewis for Tamaki. But Chelsea Hepi will stand over the ball for Waiariki. Jamie Lewis coming to challenge, and she'll win the free hit there, Jamie Lewis. Tamaki move on to the ball. It's Tyler Goodson Matthews taking it quickly. Well cut out there by Waiariki. And here's Jamie Lewis. Kelsey Tenety finds Ruby J. Meehan on the edge of the circle. And only gets as far there as Tenety up on the left sideline. Munro Mason and Poe there working together to intercept that one. And away does come Serenity Munro Mason. Linking up well there. Tuhia Hoihipa runs a solid line. Here they come, Waiariki. They get past Makia, but not past Leonard, who backtracks well there for Tamaki. Good bit of effort there by Marika Leonard. And they'll keep possession there off the stick of a Waiariki player. Weatherly just trying to link up, and she finds Tenety in the middle of the field. Tenety has Meehan, Ruby J. Meehan looking. She's got two players ahead. Michaela Bradley is the target. She just unable to pull it in there. There's Michaela Bradley, and Waiariki are off. But Piri Hira Ho there finds a bit of trouble in the middle of the field, going through Claudia Hannum. Very nearly there. Nice weighted pass into the circle from Hannum. She'll take the long corner here for Tamaki. Hannum just looking left and right. Goes left. Ruby Jane Meehan with some space down on the baseline, but that one just beats her over the baseline. It's 4 games on the trot here. And some teams will have had 5. It's a big weekend. Here's Chelsea Hepi. That's intercepted well by Tyler Goodsill Matthews, but worked back by Hepi. Great flat stick tackle there. Aroha Thompson comes onto the ball. She'll link up with her captain, Piri Hira Poe. And they open up the other side of the field well. Here is Waiariki. It's Kyra Maui Black there, working on Marika Leonard. Leonard does well there just to tidy up at the back for Tamaki. And the big hit down the sideline. Doesn't link up with Bradley. Waiariki will step up onto the ball, and it is Emma Pirika there for Waiariki. She's got Galvin out behind her. Opts to go forward there, but it's intercepted well by Weatherly for Tamaki. And she'll win the free hit and move her players forward up the field. Jamie Lewis, Michaela Bradley trying to get some good height here for Tamaki. Really trying to create space with good high strikers here off camera at the moment. Tyler Goodson-Matthews has options going forward and finds Amy Mitchell in the middle of the field for Tamaki. She gets it through to Tenity and they'll roll again. And Poe does really well there for Waiariki. Chelsea Heppy will step onto the ball. And both teams just stringing passes together at the moment. No real attacking passages or opportunities. Neither goalkeeper troubled so far in the match, as we're halfway through this first quarter. The Wahine third and fourth match between Tamaki and Waiariki. There's Tuhia Hohepa just as we talk about opportunity, and it's a free hit just outside the circle for Waiariki. They'll go again. The ball just outrun Serenity Munro Mason there up on the baseline for Waiariki. It's Carissa Makia on the ball. Waiariki trying to put a good press on here, and they will win possession just inside, just in front of the dugouts there. Waiariki. Heppy on the ball for Waiariki. She looks to cut directly to the circle, link up with Munro Mason, but that's a little outside the reach. Tamaki will be forced to work it out of their own corner here. It's Hannum there's fallen out to just help Makia at the back. They're a formidable duo, those two, when they work together. Claudia Hannum and Carissa Makia. Waiariki turn the ball over again, and they've got an opportunity going forward here. It is Pirihira Poe, challenged by Makia, and it's penalty corner there for Waiariki. Lily Poe doing really well there after the turnover. As we see the replay here, thanks to One Foundation, this is Poe. Enters the 25, wears off the first challenge by Tenity, and that one up on the body there of Makia will concede the penalty corner. And it's first attack from the set piece here for Waiariki. In goal for Tamaki, it is Jada Parfo. Very talented junior goalkeeper coming up through the hockey ranks. And it's Waiariki. Poe at the top. And they switch. There's Hohepa at the top. Hohepa to Poe, back to Hohepa. That one's defended well by Tyler Goodson-Matthews, but it'll be penalty corner again for Waiariki. Judge there just to have rolled onto the back of the stick of Goodson-Matthews. It was a well-worked little 1-2 there by Waiariki. Just didn't get the shot away that Hohepa would have wanted. And Heppy will go down to inject again for Waiariki. Poe at the top again. The same shift brings Hohepa on. Goes the drag flick, and that's well saved on the left glove there by Jada Parfo. Fantastic bit of goalkeeping for her, but Waiariki stay on the attack here, working through some tough tackles, and they will win the free hit out. Carissa Makia, the captain there for Tamaki. Here's Goodson-Matthews. Here come Tamaki up the right-hand side of the field. Trying to link up with Amy Mitchell. That won't come off, unfortunately, there for Tamaki. First two penalty corners there for Waiariki. Nothing on the scoreboard for them yet, but they'll have enjoyed creating that first real opportunity. Good saves called for there by Jada Parfo in goal. And here comes Claudia Hannum for Tamaki. Linking up, she'll link up. It's Jamie Lewis here for Tamaki, trying to work on Chelsea Heppy. Lewis on the reverse stick. Lewis takes the free hit. There's the bouncing ball into the circle. I'll get the ball again here. Jamie Lewis goes again. There's Hannum working with Goodsell Matthews. Back to Hannum. Not going to get past Poe. That's solid defensive work there by pity hitter Poe. She'll release the ball forward for Serenity Munro Mason. I'm trying to work on Markia. That's a tough job for anybody. That Markia links up there. It's off the stick of Jamie Lewis. And Galvin under a bit of pressure in the middle of the field. Goodsell Matthews linking up again with Jamie Lewis. She likes this reverse stick side. Chelsea Hepi, fantastic touch tackle there in defence for Waiariki. Tamaki will stay on attack though. It's Claudia Hannum with the long corner. Hannum's got Mitchell. And works around well there, Claudia Hannum. Just inside the circle. A stick save there by Kurapama in goal for Waiariki. Tamaki's turn now to put on a bit of pressure. Hannum again with the long corner. She got options both sides. Here they go, Tamaki, looking for the entry. Here's Leonard on the baseline. Amy Mitchell's first to it. And unfortunate there, just a scramble in front of goal. Lifted up off the stick there. And Waiariki will concede the penalty corner. As we watch the replay here, it's a ball across the front of goal by Leonard. Just bouncing. Amy Mitchell unable to get the shot away from this clearance here. Pity hitter Poe will concede the penalty corner. First set piece for Tamaki. It's Markia at the top. Jamie Lewis to pull the ball out. Goes to Markia. Well stopped there by Chelsea Hepi in the middle of the circle for Waiariki. Great defensive effort there. No save forced by Kurapama this time for Waiariki. Great defensive penalty corner work. And here they come, Tamaki. Just seconds to go in this first quarter. Mia Goodsell Matthews, just as the clock's expiring, will earn Tamaki their second penalty corner. So Tamaki will bring the whole team forward here around the edge of the circle, trying to force one before the first quarter break. Waiariki staunch in defence. Jamie Lewis to pull the ball out, and it's Markia at the top again. Comes to Markia. Looking for Lewis. And they'll get a reset there. Markia there just looking for the near side deflections from Hannum and from Lewis. Trying to be a little creative around the goal here. It is a solid defensive unit for Waiariki. Markia at the top again. Goes to Markia. Hannum. And they'll get the ball clear there, Waiariki. It's a miss swing by Hannum trying to get the shot away. And no score there for either team. End of our first quarter of hockey here in the Wahine third and fourth game. Coming to you live from New Zealand Māori Hockey Tournament. Hosted by Te Waipounamu Haupoi Māori. Here in Nelson, Whakatū, Saxton Park. It's a fantastic morning of hockey, and the teams are out here fighting for that bronze medal in the Wahine draw. Both teams with opportunities there as we check out some of the highlights from that first quarter. Both teams with some good young strikers. We talk about Jamie Lewis and Michaela Bradley for Tamaki, and equally Serenity Mason and Kyra Maui Black up the front for Waiariki. And here's the first penalty corner earned by pity hitter Poe there up. Finds the body of Carissa Markia. And their penalty corners, this is nicely worked. They don't quite get the shot away that they would have wanted there. They got a reset. And this time Hohepa goes for the drag flick. Tidy save by Jada Parfo in goal for Tamaki. And then in the later stages of that quarter, it was Tamaki's turn to exert a bit of pressure. This is Hannum working the reverse stick shot. Stick save there by Kurapama for Waiariki. And this one by Leonard, crossed the goal. Very nearly fell to Mitchell. But the half clearance here just picked up the foot of Pirirapo. Mākia had a couple of opportunities here late in the game. This one stopped well by Hepi. And not long after that, just as the whistle was sounding, it was Miagutsu Matthews earning the last penalty corner. Tamaki had 2 cracks at it. And this first one here, trying to pick up those near sides, didn't happen. And following that, they went for the left layoff, and Claudia Hannum just unable to get the shot away here, and Galvin will work out. And that spelled the end of our first quarter. Opportunities both ways, and it will be Waiariki with first use of the ball here in the second quarter. Score remains 0-0. And we started the second quarter here between Waiariki in the gold and Tamaki in the blue. And here we go, Waiariki moving forward to take the free hit will be Chelsea Hepi. Goes direct, trying to link up there with Te Aumihi Hohepa. Cut out originally by Claudia Hannum and tidied up by Carissa Makia. We're going to hear that a lot. Miagutsu Matthews there linking up. This is Nicola Bradley. She's got Kelsey Tenety ahead of her. Can't get past the defensive work there of Pirika and Galvin. And Waiariki transferring the ball well here. It's a great pass out to Renee Mason. Finds the foot there of Carissa Makia. Nice transfer there by Ahumairangi Raharuhi. And there she is again on the ball, Raharuhi. She'll take the free hit just up on the dotted circle. Working on Ruby Jane Meehan, they get the entry. And it's penalty corner there, just rolls onto the back of the stick of Amy McConnell in the defensive group for Tamaki. A good start here in the second quarter for Waiariki. It was Ahumairangi Raharuhi working around the edge of the circle for Waiariki, and they've earned the penalty corner. Their first couple of options, they used the combination of Po and Hohepa at the top. This time it will be Oha Thompson stepping up onto the top of the bracket. They shift, it's Hohepa again. Opts to not go to the pass. And that's a fantastic save again in goal there by Jada Parfo. Gets the boot to the ball, outstretched. Hohepa went the reverse stick shot. And Jada Parfo equal to the task and sent that one back. Hohepa will have another go here from long corner, taking on Hannum. Raharuhi there working. It's going to be a free hit just outside the circle. Work there defensively for Tamaki. They're going to spread the ball out to the right, but it's turned over there. Waiariki attacking again up the left side. She turns well, and she finds the foot there of Mākia. It was Kyra Maui Black. You see the replay here. Maui Black just working on the outside. She's got speed. Turns in there. Very tidy work by Kyra Maui Black to earn the penalty corner for Waiariki. And it will be Hohepa stepping straight up onto the bracket. This time she's got Thompson, Aroha Thompson on her left. Comes to Hohepa. There's the layoff to Thompson. They lay off again. They're trying to link up with Hepi, but Parfo kicks that one to the edge of the circle. And Tamaki will come away with it there. Both teams being forced to be a little bit creative at attacking penalty corner time, thanks to solid defensive work on the opposite ends. And here come Waiariki. That's Goodsell Matthews there with the defensive assignment. She's done well. Link up there. They do enough to win the free hit and get clear there, Tamaki. The overhead there. Will get their way down to halfway. Tamaki will go again. Ball out the back to Goodwill Matthews, has Markia. Markia's under a bit of pressure here. Finds Hannum. Ruby J. Meehan not able to bring it under control, but Jamie Lewis will. Here comes Lewis. Lewis can't beat Galvin. And Markia is going to take this one quickly. Markia turning defenders around. Markia is going to have to chase that one to the baseline. And the ball moving faster than the day 4 legs. And Galvin there with the ball at the back for Waiariki. Hepi with some pressure from Jamie Lewis. Here we go, Hepi again on the ball for Waiariki. Pressure coming from Lewis. They'll win the ball back here, Tamaki through Hannum. Hannum trying to find an option. She has to be a little creative here. Goodwill Matthews works a little bit deeper to help her, and there they come. Hannum again on the ball. Links up with Lewis. Lewis has Markia with her. Decides to go over the stick of Hepi herself. Lewis on the reverse stick. Nicaila Bradley gets first touch to the ball. That's fantastic work there by Nicaila Bradley. Doesn't challenge the goal there of Kurapama. In fact, it will be a long corner there in the defensive work. Kelsey Teneti onto the ball for Tamaki. Kelsey Teneti will win the free hit. Claudia Hannum will take it. And take it from the wrong spot, so they'll have to reset and go again here, Tamaki. This is Teneti. Goodwill Matthews. Nicaila Bradley. She beats the first defender. And she finds the goal. Nicaila Bradley for Tamaki. That's the first goal in the women's 3rd and 4th match between Tamaki and Waiariki. It's Nicaila Bradley beating a defender and beating the outstretched foot there of Kurapama as we see the replay. This one falls here to Bradley. She beats the defender, and the reverse stick shot there past the outstretched right boot of Kurapama in goal for Waiariki puts Tamaki ahead 1-0 midway through the 2nd quarter here in the Wahine 3rd and 4th match between Tamaki and Waiariki. And it's Tamaki with possession again after scoring the goal. Big transfer of ball from Hannum. They've got Mitchell coming forward. Mitchell with the ball, having to do a little bit of extra work to get free. And the ball's still in play there. Waiariki unable to get that one clear. Mitchell will come forward with the ball. It's Amy Mitchell for Tamaki. She gets around the first defender. Still under advantage here. Mitchell links up with Teneti. And that one will just go to long corner here for Tamaki. It's Claudia Hannum on the ball. Kelsey Teneti. Back to Hannum. Hannum finds the foot there of Pania Taylor just outside the circle. Hannum begging for the penalty corner. It's not coming yet. Hannum there will take the free hit just up on the edge of the circle there for Tamaki. Hannum with Teneti. Trying to find Nicaila Bradley again in good space in the circle for Tamaki. That one's going to outrun her. Pressure being turned on here by Tamaki. They're up nice and strong in their press. Galvin's going to have to look for an exit. And they only get as far as the sideline. Tamaki Makoto ahead in the game now, 1-0, thanks to an excellent bit of individual skill by Nicaila Bradley earlier in this quarter. And here they come again with Carissa Markia. She'll link up with Kelsey Teneti, who's going to take on Galvin. Galvin with the tackle. As Teneti will come again for Tamaki. That one's not 5 before it's gone into the circle, so Waiariki will breathe a sigh of relief. been a strong start to the quarter here for Tamaki. They weathered a penalty corner early in the game, but now find themselves ahead on the scoreboard in this Wahine 3rd and 4th. Hohepa trying to work in with Pania Taylor there. They'll turn the ball over Waiariki. And Tamaki will come forward with Taylor Weatherly. She's got Leonard in front of her as well as Jamie Lewis. This one will beat Lewis and it'll beat Moran there. Up the front for Tamaki. Waiariki just struggling to get themselves out of their own half at the moment. And here's Pirihira Poe. Poe on the ball. That one's not going to make it. Jamie Lewis links up with Sophie Moran. Shot at goal. Michaela Bradley nearly doubles the lead in front of the cage there for Tamaki, but that one sails past the post. And Waiariki will attempt to exit again. Tuhia Hohepa will bring herself onto the ball. And she does have the overhead threat, does Tuhia. Good distributor of the ball. And string the first two passes together well there, but unable to pull it under control there was Ahumairangi Raharohi. There's Amy Mitchell. Tamaki with ball at the back. Carissa Markia controlling from the middle of the field. That one's a little untidy there for Tamaki, so Raharohi will bring the ball under, but it's turned over again. Back to Mitchell. Double turnover. Turnover back again. Goodsill Matthews trying to tidy up for Tamaki, and they go back to their reset button. That is Carissa Markia. Here they come, Tamaki, this time up the left side of the field. Leonard onto the ball for Tamaki. She tries to challenge Pania Taylor, but Taylor will come away with it. And Hohepa clears it as far as halfway. They'll come back again. Tamaki, this is Kelsey Tenety. An entry not tidy there for Tamaki, so Waiariki will come away with the ball. Hohepa there. Throw a ball straight through the midfield to Serenity Munro Mason, and she's away. Munro Mason, she's got speed and skill. Trying to link up there with Renee Mason. They'll get the free hit just outside the circle there, Waiariki. Continue plugging away. Waiariki turning inside defenders, trying to get the shot away. And it's free hit there to Amy Mitchell of Tamaki. Carissa Markia plays out here for Tamaki. She finds Goodsill Matthews in the middle of the field. And that's a lovely turn. Links up with Weatherly, but intercepted easy by Chelsea Hepi. And Weatherly wins it back. It's Hepi again. Chelsea Hepi coming forward for Waiariki. That ball's going to be too far out in front of Roimata Brown. Waiariki getting to the right ends of the field. They'll try and put some pressure on here on this Waiariki team. Here comes Mia Goodsill Matthews for Tamaki. They'll retain possession here, Tamaki. Up on the right sideline, closing on the final 2 minutes of the second quarter. It's Amy Mitchell on the ball. They've found the lead this quarter thanks to a goal to Michaela Bradley. Ball into the middle of the field is Tenety. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell's got the right baseline. Mitchell's got the ball in the circle. Mitchell's still got the ball back. And it's a lovely goal finished there by Brianna Lowry for Tamaki. Amy Mitchell working well along the baseline with a couple of attempts there. She finally gets the pass in front of goal, as we do see the replay here thanks to One Foundation. Second attempt there. Great spot again there by Brianna Lowry for Tamaki. All of today's stream coverage, replays, and everything you see here, thanks to One Foundation and the support that they give us being able to stream these events, letting everybody around the country see them for free, of course, live and direct, thanks to One Foundation and the broadcast coverage of local Gecko productions. It's the second goal there to Tāmaki Makaurau, doubles their lead. It was Brianna Lowry on the end of the work by Amy Mitchell, but here come Waiariki with an opportunity here just before the end of the half. Waiariki sent away by Jada Parfo in goal. To count down the final 10 seconds here of the half. It's Waiariki perhaps with one more opportunity here. Peter to Po. Try and link up. They're not going to get into the circle. It's too little, too late there for Waiariki, and Tāmaki go into the halftime break with a 2-0 lead. Goals to Nicola Bradley and Brianna Lowry. As the teams go in here, it is the fourth and final day of New Zealand Māori Hockey Tournament, coming to you live from Te Waipounamu. We are in Nelson, Whakatū, at Saxton Park here. And it's been a fantastic tournament so far as we check out some of the highlights from that first half. Both teams with opportunities either way, but as the scoreboard suggests, it's been Tāmaki who have taken their opportunities and made the most of them. They'll be disappointed not to be in this afternoon's final after taking out last tournament that we did hold. They will have wanted to have the opportunity to defend their championship, but alas, will be fighting out here for the bronze medal, and so far in the driver's seat of this game, the 2-goal advantage. But Waiariki, no stranger to scoring goals. They just need to keep working. It will come. It's going to be a hard defensive group to crack with Jada Parfo in goal and Carissa Markey and Claudia Hannon working back there. But if anybody can do it, it is Waiariki. And I've got 30 minutes, 2 quarters remaining to do just that. And take a moment to thank some of the sponsors and supporters of National Māori Hockey Tournament 2022. Of course, as mentioned, we wouldn't be able to do the stream without One Foundation, big supporters of live streaming and the broadcast that we do for events around New Zealand, not just this one, but many events. One Foundation, we couldn't do it without you. The stream providers, of course, Local Gecko Productions, bringing you New Zealand Māori Hockey Tournament again this year. Our tournament hosts, Te Waipounamu Haupoi Māori, the organising committee here. What a fantastic job they've done in putting on this weekend's event in conjunction with New Zealand Māori Hockey and Nelson Hockey Association, our turf hosts. And of course there are the Te Waipounamu sponsors and preferred suppliers: Ambro Built, SMR Signs, MTEL Intelligent Solutions, Fuse Merchandise, Rangiora Kaiapoi Eye Care, Sporting Edge, Onyx Sportswear, Planet Hockey, OPSM Rangiora, Go Hockey, Kiwi Kai, and Just Hockey. Massive thank you to all of those businesses and supporters there. We of course wouldn't be able to run tournament without you. And again, not enough mention can go out to One Foundation, without whom we wouldn't be able to stream all of these games to you live and direct and free, thanks to the support from One Foundation. That was the first goal there for Tāmaki. It was Nicola Bradley converting a good bit of pressure there in front of the Waiariki goal. She very nearly doubled it there, finding herself in good spaces, Nicola Bradley. But it's this repeat effort by Amy Mitchell, linking up with Brianna Lowry, just finds the goal between the feet there of Kurapama. And that was the 2-0 lead that Tāmaki enjoy. Jada Parfo there in goal for Tāmaki. She's been equal to every challenge thus far in the game. So we see some beautiful footage here of the Saxton Park Nelson Hockey Association. And we're very privileged to be here. Local Gecko Productions providing the stream for those of you watching at home on the Facebook page or the YouTube channel. No mai hoki mai. Thank you for joining us halfway through the Wahine bronze medal match here between Waiariki and Tāmaki Makaurau A. As you can see just in picture there, we do have games happening on the other field. Here it's the final seeding games for National Māori Hockey Tournament. Important because it does figure out who will play who in next year's tournament. We look forward very much to that one in 12 months' time. But before that, we've got 3.5 more games of action-packed hockey coming your way. This one, the Wahine 3rd and 4th match between Tamaki Makaurau and Waiariki. As the teams come out here, back for second half action, they will switch ends, so Tamaki will be playing left to right on the screens, and Waiariki will play right to left. You can see here, all smiles across the teams. They know they've got 30 more minutes of fight in them. 2 quarters of hockey. Tamaki will want to close this one out. Waiariki fighting to get themselves back in the game. And it's Tamaki with first use of the ball. They'll take the halfway hit off. We are underway. Goodsell Matthews with Ruby Jane Meehan. Meehan there with the ball. She protects it. She's troubled there. It's Teomahi Hohepa will work for Waiariki, and she'll win the free hit there, Hohepa. A special shout out to Pia Hohepa Kuka. Couldn't play today's game, unfortunately. Broke her nose in yesterday's semi-final from friendly fire in the attacking penalty corner. She's had a year of the injuries, but still out here every game. Tough little character, that one. As much as she would have wanted to play in this match, still here supporting her Waiariki team. I hope the nose heals well soon, Pia, and we look forward to seeing you back on the turf as soon as possible. Here is Tamaki going long. Taylor Weatherly there trying to link up. Just beats the stick there of Jamie Lewis. And Tamaki will move forward and try and put a bit of a press on here. They're up nice and high. Waiariki going to have to work this one out. Not a lot of options there. He goes solo. Peter Poe there in to help. She's under some pressure. Poe's been dispossessed, but it falls for Hania Taylor there. We'll just watch the ball go out over the baseline. Smart play there by Taylor. And ball around the back for Waiariki. Beats the double stretch there from Tamaki. What a ball. And Serenity Munro Mason. She's got Goodsell Matthews to beat. Doesn't have a lot of teammate with her. She does well there, Munro Mason. And the penalty corner earned by Roimata Brown for Waiariki. Serenity Munro Mason just working up that right-hand side for Waiariki. Held the ball up well. As we see the replay here, Goodsell Matthews, a fantastic defender. Munro Mason, they're just putting some work in. And they will win the penalty corner. It's exactly the start they needed. Waiariki find themselves behind 2-0 on the scoreboard. It's a tough defensive unit to get past. Tamaki will have Pafo in goal, joined by Makia, Hannum, Leonard and Goodsell Matthews. Teomahi Hohepa will step up onto the bracket for Waiariki, and it's Hepi to pull the ball out. Goes to Hohepa. Leonard gets out well there and disrupts the shot. That one will go out over the baseline. Waiariki will get to come again here through Teomahi Hohepa. That one is going to be free hit there to Tamaki. They'll breathe a sigh of relief and come out through Makia. They had the opportunity there, Waiariki. Makia works out through Tenity. Tenity playing in the midfield today. Links up with Goodsell Matthews. And Sophie Moran up the front there, just unable to pull that one in. Kelsey Tenity, of course, has had a fantastic year with her rugby this year. Of course, making her her international debut in both the 7s and 15s game. And here comes Tamaki. Ball bouncing there in the circle for Tamaki. Great block tackle there, Waiariki, but they'll come again. Amy Mitchell Jamie Lewis can't get through. That's fantastic defensive work there by Emma Pirika at the back for Waiariki. Tenity making her debut in the black jersey. Fantastic to see her sporting achievements in the code of rugby, but equally good to see her back again here at National Māori Hockey Tournament playing for Tamaki. As we see Waiariki will move forward, bring Aurelia Galvin onto the ball. Galvin, they'll win the free hit there, move off the ball. Galvin will step onto it again. That's not going to find her teammates and go over the sideline. Chris Amakia will just roll down and get the ball, roll it back up to Tyler Goodsall-Matthews. Goodsall-Matthews here surveying her options going forward. They get the disrupt there, Waiariki, but Hannam earns the free hit. And the second free hit, Claudia Hannam. There's a transfer of the ball opportunity if they can link up with Markia. Here is Markia. She's got Brianna Lowry there, just trying to play the ball forward. Lowry and Mitchell working together for Tamaki, but Waiariki will earn the free hit. And that one's not going to get past Jamie Lewis. Ball back out to Markia. Comes up off the stick there of the Waiariki player, but falls now to Tamaki, and they've created an attack here, but Tuhia Hohepa, strong as ever at the back for Waiariki, creates an outlet for them, and here they come, Waiariki. Let's make a special mention there of Jada Parfo and Jamie Lewis, who recently took part in the New Zealand Junior Black Sticks training camp. Recently in the under-18s. Fantastic work there by those two Tamaki players. And it's Waiariki to come forward here through Aurelia Galvin. Galvin links up with Pirihira Pou. This is Pou, the captain there, but runs straight into Hannam. Hannam cool and collected, and there she wears off the challenge of three Waiariki players and rolls the ball back out to her captain, Carissa Markia. That one's brought down by Renee Mason. Markia again, first to the scraps. That'll roll forward there. Sophie Murren, she's got players ahead of her. Good first up tackle. They'll go again here, Tamaki. And she'll do enough there to win the penalty corner. Emma Pirika back there just conceding the free hit inside the circle will mean penalty corner for Tamaki, as we see the work here. Just inside, and that's just rolled on to the foot. Was of course the work there from Jamie Lewis. And it will be Tamaki with an opportunity here to extend their 2-0 lead. The set piece, Lewis to pull the ball out. They've got Markia and Tenity at the top. Go to Tenity. And well defended there by Emma Pirika, getting in on that reverse stick shot of Tenity. She favours that reverse stick shot. Unable to get that one on target. Markia out to Hannam. Good reverse pressure there by Serenity Munro Mason. And Leonard can't pull that one in cleanly, so Waiariki will come away with the ball. Sideline hit in their own defensive end. Midway through the third quarter here, no change to the halftime score. It remains 2-0 to Tamaki. Goals to Bradley and Lowry. Waiariki opt just to play to the other end of the field here, relieve a bit of pressure, and they move forward into their press shape. Striker group of Mason, Munro Mason, and Hohepa for Waiariki. It's Lowry, the goal scorer, Hannum and Makia working out of the back. And they do well, Waiariki. They earn the possession. Goodsall Matthews here will work out with Mitchell. Mitchell finds Mia Goodsall Matthews, but that one will beat her out over the sideline. So Waiariki will have the free hit just up on the sideline near halfway. Aroha Thompson will step onto the ball. And that's out to Galvin. Galvin transfers. Rupirika. Renee Mason gets the first touch to it, but Brianna Lowry cleans that one up. Falls to Meehan. Meehan links up with Bradley. It's the goal scorer, Nicaila Bradley from distance. She's got pass either way. Kelsey Tenety, the rebound. And Chelsea Heppy clears that one out as far as Aroha Thompson. Thompson under the pressure of Mitchell. Goodsall Matthews here for Tamaki. A good opportunity there. Kelsey Tenety ended up with the shot at goal. Just cleared there by Kurapama, in goal for Waiariki. No easy feat, as Kelsey Tenety can be dangerous in the attacking circle. And here's Galvin. Galvin will transfer the ball through Heppy. Heppy linking up with Aroha Thompson, but it beats her reverse stick, and Hannum comes forward with the ball. Claudia Hannum, still going Hannum. Links up with Goodsall Matthews. And that one well defended there by Waiariki. No shot on target. No services required by Kurapama on that instance. And here comes Hannum. She's got Tenety. They've worked well together, those two, today. Trying to link up again with Nicaila Bradley. She's a real target in the attacking circle for Tamaki. Interestingly enough, Nicaila Bradley played her first Māori tournament for Waiariki. This time playing a part in perhaps beating them for the bronze medal. But there's still time here on the clock for Waiariki. They've created their opportunities, but nothing so far able to beat Jada Pafo in goal. And here come Waiariki. Here they come. Still going. It's cleaned up at the back there by Brown and Lowry. It was Roy Mata Brown there trying to work through for Waiariki. And here come Tamaki. Tenety plays the ball forward. And it's again Nicaila Bradley, the target for Tamaki. She's throwing herself around in there up the front for Tamaki Nicaila Bradley. Waiariki will take their 16-yard hit as we close in on the final 2.5 minutes here of this third quarter. No change to the halftime score. Tamaki up, putting some pressure on the Waiariki defenders. And they've got the ball here. Mia Goodsall Matthews linking up. Here they come. Tamaki up the baseline. Here's the cross. And there's the goal. Guess who? Nicaila Bradley. In the spot, in the space. She's the target, and she is the goal scorer here for Tamaki. Late in the third quarter, they extend their lead. It's a fantastic cross. It was the sisters working together, the Goodsall Matthews sisters working. And it's finished in the end there by Nicaila Bradley. Tamaki Makoto go ahead 3-0 in this bronze medal match. It's 2 goals to Nicaila Bradley and a third to Brianna Lowry. Tamaki put themselves right in the driver's seat late in this third quarter. It's a big mountain now for Waiariki if they're going to want to pick up the bronze medal. Here they come, Pereira Poe working in with Aurelia Galvin. She wears off the challenge of Meehan. Here comes Galvin. And the ball will only get as far as Brianna Lowry. She cleans up well there for Tamaki. And she's still going, Lowry. Links up with Meehan. Now win the free hit here, Tamaki. Ball transferred into the middle of the field. Meehan will keep it going forward. It's Nicola Bradley again, the goal scorer. They keep transferring the ball. There's space there for Amy Mitchell. And they'll come back into the middle and settle with Claudia Hannum. She's got eyes up. That one's deflected over the baseline there by the Waiariki defenders. And they'll get a reset here. And close in on the final 30 seconds of the quarter. Tamaki extending their lead this quarter thanks to a goal only moments ago to Nicola Bradley. Here's Marika Leonard up on the baseline for Tamaki. He's just trying to work past the defender, but it's well cleaned up there by Hohepa. Leonard to go again. They'll be happy to get the ball in the circle for a last opportunity here, but no, free hit out for Waiariki. And they'll watch the time roll off the clock here. That is the end of third quarter. Wahine bronze medal match, third and fourth, between Tamaki and Waiariki. As we head into this quarter break here, it is Tamaki well in the driver's seat. One hand firmly on the bronze medal, thanks to goals to Brianna Lowry and a double for Nicola Bradley. They find themselves ahead 3-0. 15 minutes to play here in the first match of the fourth and final day here at New Zealand Māori Hockey Tournament, as we look at some of the highlights of the game so far. And this is third quarter highlights. It was Waiariki who got themselves started first with the penalty corner. This run from Hohepa, well blocked there by Marika Leonard for Tamaki. Mitchell again working with Jamie Lewis in the circle for Tamaki. Well defended by Waiariki. They had to do a lot of it that quarter. Waiariki equal to most of it. Jamie Lewis here again working on the baseline, and she'll win the penalty corner. Just not getting their options clean here. Kelsey Teneti's reverse stick shot well defended by Emma Pirika. And this is Bradley laying the ball forward. Kelsey Teneti had a little shot on goal there, and the rebound not able to be picked up by a Tamaki player. Claudia Hannum had her opportunities moving forward as well. She's been strong. Goodsell Matthews just not able to get that one on target. Hannum again showing off her distribution skills. Teneti works well. Bradley alone in the circle. We'll see it again here. It's Goodsell Matthews with a reverse stick cross. And who is it? Nicola Bradley finishing off the third goal for Tamaki. Teams will come out here for fourth quarter action. Tamaki know that they are well in the lead here. They're 3 goals ahead. It's going to be a huge task for Waiariki if they wish to challenge for this bronze medal. They'll have to start hard and fast here. Waiariki will be Tamaki with first use of the ball. This is the Wahine third and fourth bronze medal match, coming to you live from Saxton Park, Nelson Hockey Association, Whakatū, hosted by Te Waipounamu Haupoi Māori. And it is Tamaki with the lead 3-0. As mentioned earlier, they'll be disappointed not to be playing a little later today for the gold medal, and trying to back up their recent domination in the Wahine draw of the National Māori Hockey Tournament. We will crown a new champion this afternoon. Tamaki here putting their best foot forward and making sure they get themselves a medal. The flight home, always a little sweeter with something around your neck, so Tamaki so far certainly on their way to that. Waiariki though, they're not going to give up, they'll keep fighting here, and it is Tamaki coming forward. Strong tackle by Pania Taylor. He's no stranger to a physical challenge there, Pania Taylor. Serenity Munro Mason. He's trying to link up there with Pirihira Poe, but cleaned up at the back by Taylor with the lead. Tamaki come forward now with Goodsell Matthews. That one's not going to be pulled in, but it will still be Tamaki ball off the stick there of Waiariki. Here's Goodwill Matthews again. Weatherly out the back. We'll come back to Weatherly. And Goodwill Matthews again. They transfer the ball well. Got a back group at the moment of Goodwill Matthews, Weatherly and McConnell for Tamaki, controlling well. Makia has managed to find herself a bit of a sub in this fourth quarter. Here goes Goodwill Matthews. She's up the baseline and she earns the penalty corner for Tamaki. Tyler Goodwill Matthews again showing her strength and ability along the baseline. She set up the last goal on the left baseline, this time working the right side. As we see the replay there. Hugely experienced player for this Tamaki side. It's been a long time playing rep hockey for North Harbour. And here comes Tamaki. It's Tenety at the top. Goes to Tenety. In fact, goes out the back to Bradley. Tenety. And that one misses the goal. Kelsey Tenety getting better contact on that one. But nothing there for Kurapama in goal for Waiariki. It's Pania Taylor on the ball. There's pressure there by Tamaki. And they will continue forward here, Waiariki. They'll earn the free hit and move their way forward. With Teomihi Hohepa there, winning the free hit for Waiariki. And another free hit in the middle of the field there. Waiariki. It's Aroha Thompson on the ball. Piri hitter Poe will step onto it. Here is Poe. That one's not going to get past Tenety. Tenety's got Nicola Bradley with her. Tenety. She's going to link up there with Jamie Lewis. Jamie Lewis in the circle for Tamaki. Tenety there fighting with Emma Pirika, trying to get that one over the line. But it will be Waiariki ball here. Piri hitter Poe works out for Waiariki. That one goes over the sideline there. Pirika not able to pull it in. Mitchell has Hannum in the middle of the field. She rolls it back out to Taylor Weatherly. Weatherly's got McConnell. Here is McConnell for Tamaki. It's back into Taylor Weatherly. Waiariki just happy to stay in this half court at the moment. It's a bouncing one by Weatherly. Mitchell not able to pull that one in. Waiariki will step forward onto the ball. They know that every minute that passes here makes their job increasingly difficult, Waiariki. I'll move 10 metres up the field there with the sideline hit. That's Pirika again on the ball for Waiariki. Aroha Thompson gets the touch. She finds Serenity Munro Mason. Munro Mason linking up. Here's Waiariki, but that one unfortunately off the stick there of Karamea Leathers for Waiariki. Here comes McConnell for Tamaki. And Tamaki will have the sideline hit just in their own half through McConnell. That one will come back to Weatherly. Under no real pressure here at the moment. Goodwill Matthews on the right side of the field. There's a tight little overhead, but it beats Amy Mitchell. At least on the first time she gets it back, Mitchell. She does well there to turn. Goodwill Matthews has Hannum. Hannum has Moran. Moran can't bring it under control there. Pania Taylor will come forward onto the ball here for Waiariki. Here is Taylor. That one's one in the... In fact, they'll get the free hit there, Waiariki. Claudia Hannum just asking what it was for. And she wanted another attack. Piri hitter Poe will step onto it. That's a nice pass in the midfield, Waiariki. This one's going to be a bit scrappy. And it will fall to McConnell at the back. She links up with Tenety. Tenety's in a bit of space. Tenety trying to get on the outside there of Leathers. In fact, gets on the outside of the field. And that one will go back to Waiariki. There's Karamia Leathers with the ball. She looks long-handled. Goes to Serenity Munro-Mason. Taylor Weatherly having a little bit of a battle there. Munro-Mason chasing. Brie Lowry's got out into good space there for Tamaki, and they're able to exit through Hannum. Hannum had Mitchell. And Mitchell unable to get that one through to Jamie Lewis, but she gets it back here. This is Brown Lowry there again. Amy Mitchell with space and time. Tenety just misses that one and will fall to Poe. Poe's got Munro-Mason. She'll earn the free hit. She'll go again, Serenity Munro-Mason. And another free hit. Chelsea Heppy will step forward onto the ball and move her strikers ahead. That one's coming in. And Brown Lowry there just touches the ball out over the back line. Waiariki will earn the long corner. And it will be Chelsea Heppy on the ball. She's got Mason, Munro-Mason, Brown up in the circle. Here is Serenity Munro-Mason. Jada Parfo just guiding that one out. Marika Leonard, the physical run there. She does well, links up with Jamie Lewis. Lewis over the stick there of Pitika. Tenety unable to pull that one in. Tamaki will keep the ball here. Brown Lowry will sprint forward to take the sideline hit. And here they come, Waiariki. If Mason can get to it. Jada Parfo just lets that one go over the back line. No danger there. Weatherly has McConnell on the outside. McConnell has some space. She also has Chelsea Heppy in front of her. Heppy links up with Hohepa. Serenity Munro-Mason got the call from her teammate. And Jada Parfo, fantastic save. In goal there for Tamaki. Send away the shot from Roimata Brown. Jada Parfo has been excellent when called upon here for Tamaki. She'll want to make sure this game ends with a 0 on the other score sheet. Here comes Hohepa. She'll want to make sure it doesn't. And here's Hannum. Can't get past the work there of Aurelia Galvin. In the reverse stick, here come Waiariki. Challenge from Jamie Lewis, and she does enough just to disrupt the build-up of play. And closing in on the final 5 minutes here. It is Waiariki through Emma Pitika. Unfortunately for Waiariki, it may be a bridge too far for them, this one. It'll be impressive if they can do it. Here's the first opportunity. It'll be long corner for Waiariki. Under 5 to play here. This one's not going to get to its intended recipient, but Serenity Munro-Mason tries her best to get it goalward. Cleaned up well there by Maya Hukaimo for Tamaki. Waiariki again. This is Hohepa. Hohepa's got the entry. Very nearly there was Anahita Smith for Waiariki diving out in front of Jada Parfo, but Parfo watches it over the back line. It's Hohepa with the entry and very nearly for Waiariki. Taylor Weatherly here. Weatherly will try and bat one through. And it will fall there for Lowry. Lowry, she's still going. Brown Lowry trying to link up there. That one's going to be too fast for everybody. And this is the Wahine 3rd and 4th game, the bronze medal match here. Day 4, final day of New Zealand Māori Hockey Tournament. Coming to you live on the streams. Local Gecko production. Thanks to One Foundation, who support the stream and broadcast of events and especially this one here. We're able to bring you this live, free, through the Facebook and YouTube pages. We thank you for watching along at home, and hoping that next year we will see you down at the tournament. And it's Waiariki here chasing an improbable 3-0 lead that Tāmaki have built up. Tāmaki now probably able just to ride this one out. Michaela Bradley will come forward. She's still working there, Michaela Bradley, as if she hasn't done enough already this game. Waiariki will work the ball forward, walk the ball forward. It's Aurelia Galvin to take the 16-yard hit. Waiariki unfortunately just on the wrong side of it all this morning. Tāmaki got it all going. And by no fluke, they played well, they've worked hard here. It's been especially the likes of Goodwill Matthews here on the ball. Claudia Hannum, Carissa Markia, the players we mentioned earlier in the game, but the two standouts, of course, Michaela Bradley, some fantastic work moving forward for Tāmaki, and also Jada Pafo in goal has been an absolute rock for Tāmaki all weekend, but especially this morning here in the Wahine bronze medal match. It's getting a little scrappy here. Both teams resigned to the result now. Waiariki just not able to link up. Tāmaki will come out the back here. Goodwill Matthews. Chelsea Heppy's pushed herself forward. She's still worked hard. Here's Brianna Lowry, who was one of the goal scorers, found herself up in front of the goal. And here is Waiariki. We're closing down on a minute, final minute of this game. Ruby Jane Meehan, she's not done. She's got Goodwill Matthews in front of her. And Goodwill Matthews unable to bring it in cleanly. Meehan gets it again, but concedes the free hit. Meehan wants to get herself on that scorers list. And Chelsea Heppy finding herself a little bit further up the field than normal. She'll go for it. She's still going there, Heppy. Unable to bring that one in. It's cleaned up at the back. Tāmaki, Tyler Goodwill Matthews. Hannum comes away with it. Waiariki try and come out of their own end here. Concede the free hit. It is Daniela Hall for Tāmaki. A little touch there. Unable to pull it in. Waiariki. Tyler Goodwill Matthews will take her time. Amy Mitchell. And that there is the final hooter. It's the end of our first game. The Wahine bronze medal third and fourth match between Waiariki and Tāmaki A. Tāmaki A too strong this morning. They'll walk out winners 3-0, and they will win the bronze medal here at New Zealand Māori Hockey Tournament. Disappointed not to be in this afternoon's final, but they'll end the tournament with a win. Not more you can ask for here down at Nelson. 3-0. Tāmaki Makoto goals to Brianna Lowry, and a double for Michaela Bradley sees them win the first match here on the final day, day 4. We'll be back shortly with the men's bronze medal match. It's the third and fourth game between Taki Timu and Waikato Maniapoto. That will come to you live in just a few moments. Thank you for joining us for this game, the Wahine bronze medal match, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you.